we just saw that Ryan fucking Cohen, the GOAT himself, King GameStop, king of chewy.com, the chewy.com man, right? He sold out of Bed Bath and Beyond, and his stock is down like 40% in the last like day or two. And it's very interesting to see that happen because a lot of people were so upset about that. He made 65 million, he cashed out, and that was it. He's done. He doesn't care. But there were a lot of people on Wall Street Bets, a lot of apes that lost a lot of fucking money. And I don't think they give a fuck because it's all kids mostly. It's all young kids that like don't have that much money saved up. So they're like, fuck it, I'm gonna YOLO it. Like they got like 20 or 30K and they're like, I'm gonna YOLO this shit. Either I'm gonna be a millionaire or lose it and I don't really care. And it's just like gambling for them. Like they don't give a fuck. But shout out to all the apes out there. We fucking love Wall Street Bets. Wall Street Bets is like easily one of the funniest fucking subreddits ever. And the content on there has been so funny as of late. It always just makes me laugh because, some of the shit that people put up is just astronomically funny. But yeah, Ryan Cohen, I'm like kind of blown away that he got out. I mean, I thought he definitely would have stuck around for a little bit. He definitely is like a big activist investor. And especially after the whole GameStop thing, I would think that he would stick around. But the GameStop, I mean, he really was kind of that reason, that initial catalyst for that GameStop movement, because the stock like doubled after that point. I think it was at like $5 a share. Then they announced Cohen and it kind of made like a run up to 15 and settled for like a little while, but not too long, obviously, because this all happened in a span of like 3 months, went from like fucking $5 a share to like 300 or like 350 or whatever the cap was, peak. But I think that Cohen took an activist position at some point, and then after that, the stock went fucking hyperbolic. It basically went from like $5 a share to like 10 or 15, and then like people started to use Cohen as like the thesis to buy GameStop, and it just took off like a fucking rocket. So it was just so interesting to see that he sold out of Bed Bath and Beyond. But what do you think about that in terms of Cohen selling out of Bed Bath and Beyond, and like what do you think the implications are, obviously beyond the short-term pullback of 40%? I think Bed Bath & Beyond is kind of dead in the water. I think they have declining revenue. I think they have a lot of debt that they've got to pay off, and I don't see any real way that they're able to pay it off or even take care of anything that's impending on their balance sheet in terms of just liabilities.
Well, yeah, Bed Bath and Beyond, it's up over 360% since June 31st. It's been pumped on Wall Street Bets. All these people have been going crazy buying call options, leading to these gamma squeezes and upward price action movements. But yeah, if I was running Cohen, I would sell out of Bed Bath and Beyond too.
He made like 65 million or something, right?
Yeah, the business model is not going to last long term. He made $65 million. Why should he do the work and try and turn around, the decrepit real retailer when he basically received the reward without taking any of the risk? He already got his reward that he would have got if he turned around the retailer and made it successful. I'll take my reward and I'll work. The Wall Street Bets, bozos and monkeys, they did all the work for me. And I don't even have to actually do the work to get to 65 million.
Yeah, he's definitely an interesting character too. Like I was saying though, he was like an integral part of that GameStop movement and AMC movement, and people kind of rallied behind him. They really liked him. He obviously did like a phenomenal job with chewy.com. Chewy.com's like blown the fuck up. I use chewy.com to get stuff for the dogs, and it's good stuff. Like it's a good service,